that will help his confidence. He's knocked down just 10 of his last 23 shots, so to get off and get that first shot going down is big.
Here's the matchup you want to watch. Look at Abdul Rahim, the footwork inside.
Pistons opting not to double down, and Abdul Rahim able to use his post quickness to get off a good shot.
And adjust it. Good help out defense by Abdul Rahim, who is not known as much of a defender. He got away inside, scores. The first four for Shareef. See a Wallace on the floor, that's a different story. Inside, Abdul Rahim though. And as you can see, he's going to be a handful. Barry, off the rebound, starts to break himself. Gets it up toward the line. Got it! They caught it for three. I thought he had a foot on the line, but they'll take it.
That is confidence. I mean, Barry coming down 1-on-4 and popping from three-point land, or very near three-point land.
13-6. It's been all Shareef inside. He got all 8 points though.
Pistons may have to think about doubling him, make it a little tougher, force him to have to get rid of the basketball.
Abdur Rahim, the baseline way, readjusted, scores. He's a scoring machine.
Well, he's got 10 of their 14 points.
The cut, Corliss Williamson in deep, mauls him, scores.
But the Pistons will attack him with Williamson, who has about a 3 to 4 inch height advantage, and also has him by about 20 pounds.
Abdur Rahim against Wallace this time. Ben challenges. Shareef with a dozen.
He's a load.
Corliss has 4.
Glover can't handle Williamson. Not a lot of small forwards in the Eastern Conference can.
And Tony Kukoc certainly can, as we saw there. Abdur Rahim against Wallace. Good matchup here. Abdur Rahim got it blocked. Inside again, and he scored.
Wow. That's Rahim right there on the follow.
He's got a 14-point first quarter from Kukoc. Williamson to give it up. David Jones for 3. Got it! Jones, who hit 4 of those babies last Saturday night against Indiana, hits his first tonight. Inside Abdur Rahim.
And beating an Indiana team at home, blowing out a good Dallas team at home. It's shown well.
Nazi Muhammad came up way short, but it's followed through by Shareef Abdur-Rahim, who has 18. He at least did get 2.
Court awareness.
48-35. Abdur-Rahim. Wallace keeping him at bay. Forced him into a tough shot, and he hit it. Boy, he earned that one. Abdur-Rahim with 20.
He needs to be in the All-Star game, doggone it. Last year I was screaming about him being on the all-defensive team. His hustle, his desire, just his professionalism, the way he goes about it. You gotta love him.
Wallace wanted a whistle. Abdur-Rahim resets and scores. He's got 22.
Yeah, he's playing like an All-Star tonight, isn't he?
Rick Carlisle was doing some subtle politicking with referee David Jones. Abdur-Rahim bumps, adjusts, scores, and he draws the foul. He has so many ways to score in the low post.
Well, the Pistons, again, very intent on not breaking down, giving Ben Wallace the opportunity to try and guard him one-on-one. But what this really shows is what I've always believed, although there may have been a little walk there, Fred. A talented offensive player, when given the time and multiple dribbles to free himself, will eventually do that and beat a better defensive player.
Biggest Piston lead so far has been 19. Gotta wonder how long Jason Terry will be remaining quiet.
He's deferring right now.
Missed it. Challenged by Wallace and then followed it in.
He's deferring right now to a one-man wrecking crew that is Shareef Abdur-Rahim.
That's Terry with it. Abdur-Rahim, baseline drive, reverses, misses. Rebound out to Barrows, who tried to tap it ahead. Couldn't negotiate it. They clear it out for Abdur-Rahim. Crossover move inside, cuts it down, and a foul. Almost seems unfair that a guy 6'9" can handle the ball that well.
That crossover was deadly. And he is in such a groove right now, Shareef Abdur-Rahim, that he's unstoppable. He's believing things are happening. He's using quickness. Look at this crossover. Gets Ben Wallace reaching, and Ben doesn't usually get beat like that.
So the ex-Grizzly looking to make it another three-point play. He's got all but 2 of the Atlanta points in the quarter here. So give him 30 already.
Some people movement. Finally, Rick Carlisle has to be saying.
Curry's got 8. Pistons with a chance to get all 5 starters in double figures tonight. Abdur-Rahim, shaking, baking, score. My goodness, he's got 32.
Well, that one wasn't easy as he had to fade. Ben Wallace had to hand up, but when a guy's in a groove like that, it really doesn't matter what type of defense you play on him.
Corliss with 10.
How many times have we seen that? Corliss Williamson, he's got to love the fact that he's playing small forward against guys that just can't handle him. They're not big enough.
Abdur-Rahim getting a little frustrated now as Wallace continues to make him work, but doggone if he didn't knock it off the glass.
He's good.
36, just kind of, wow.
Let me just tell you, Ben Wallace, Abdul Rahim is having a great night. And Ben Wallace is one of the better defensive players in the league. Hey, it happens. It happens sometimes.
The one-on-one battle continues. Abdur-Rahim, here comes Rabracha, didn't matter. I mean, if you could say a guy is unstoppable, it is Abdur-Rahim right now with his 38 points and 7 boards. But Abdur-Rahim, 36 points tonight. Look at that, over half his team's points. That's Jordan-esque.
Even now.
These days, though, it's a recipe for disaster. Jason Terry, no. Tapped in, though, by Glover. Or Abdur-Rahim, excuse me. He's got 40 now. Robinson breaks over Abdur-Rahim, gets inside, spins and scores. 44 for Abdur-Rahim. As he got banged in the funny bone. Curry's on Kukoc. Abdur-Rahim against Robinson. I mean, there's no stopping him.
There really isn't.
You've got to somehow give him some help.
And if you're going to stop him in this groove he's in, you got to put a second man on him on the touch.
Shareef Abdur-Rahim has been really unplayable one-on-one for anybody in Piston Blue.
Well, it started early, and he was really a one-man show, getting very little help throughout the better part of 3 quarters. But here in this 4th quarter, he has maintained his superior offensive play, and now he's getting help from his teammates, and Atlanta is down by just 1 point.
He's our McDonald's player of the game. If you guess correctly, you might win $25 in McDonald's gift certificates, 2 tickets to an upcoming home game at Fox Sports Net Apparel. Join us for our next telecast Wednesday night against Charlotte to see if you won. Atlanta trying to get the lead. You know who they're going to. Wallace keeps him at bay, an elbow in there. He got away with it. Abdur-Rahim with 48. Hawks in front.
Ben Wallace isn't a solid post-up threat. Cliff Robinson can be.
Wallace knocked it loose from Abdur-Rahim, who goes back to work. And he was fouled before any shot attempt. It's going to put him at the line because the Pistons are in the penalty. And Abdur-Rahim will try to go 8 for 8 at the line. He had 14 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, so he had 22 at the half. Exploded for 18 in the third. And now he'll look for points 9 and 10 in this 4th quarter.
Who would have thought this? And the thing that's really hard to believe is that he was struggling so much with his shot for the first 8 or 9 games of the year for the Hawks. Well under 40%.
Give him 50. 102.99.
Who's the last guy to hit 50 on the Pistons? I can't remember.
Have to look that one up. Barry on a career night goes inside. Hits the bottom of the backboard. The Atlanta Hawks are going to steal one at home. My goodness. Drop one. Puts it down, and the Pistons will have to put this one in the memory bank for the next time they meet in January in this building. They let one get away. A 19-point lead when Gonzo and the Hawks, to their credit, never quit and have beaten the Pistons by 7.
It's really unfortunate, and the only thing that you can hope to do now is learn from this. A game is never, ever out of reach.
Especially in the NBA, as the Atlanta Hawks prevail 106-99. Pistons lose for the 4th time this season. We're not done yet. Let's go to Bill Wixie and Tom Glasgow at our Fox Sports Net studios.